Chocs and Chocettes known in between. Roberto here for another video review. Another special one, as they always are. But look at this one, definitely must be really this one. Look at this. Cadbury's 100 Years of Shared Moments. Cadbury Dairy Milk, Snack, Banana and Caramel. So it's basically a bit of a, a bit of a mouthful. Basically Cadbury Dairy Milk Snack, but it's banana and caramel instead of the regular ones. The regular ones have about 5 to 6 fillings. Very random ones as well. Have reviewed that on the channel. I think it's be a link up here in the top left corner or top right corner as you look at it. So go watch that one. It's another Australian one. They do a snack in the UK, but it's not the same basically. Cadbury snack is very similar to Fry's 5 centres, the old bar that Fry's used to do with lots of different fillings. Australian one's like, I don't think it has banana in it, but it has caramel, Turkish delight. I think basically like a sort of cream filling, similar cream filling to Fry's regular normal bars. What they're called, a fondant cream filling. I think that's the gist of it. Some of the ones, what's the other ones they have in it as well? Raspberry, I think, pineapple. Quite a few things, but not banana. So this one's a strange one that has banana in it. So it's basically, yeah, a sort of a segmented bar where some of them have caramel and some of them have banana in. I think it's what it tells you there, really. Dairy milk, milk chocolate with banana flavoured and smooth flowing caramel centres. Look at that. I mean, I always said there should be more banana in there, chocolate, banana flavours, whatever. And this one, obviously, is almost there. You know, it's got banana cream in it, but I think that's good enough for me. Very excited for this one, very excited. Milk chocolate 70% with banana flavoured centre 15% and caramel centre 15%. So definitely, well, 50-50 distribution of the centres, which is good. You can see here, so this is the sticker with the EU or UK nutrition information. Milk chocolate contains minimum cocoa size 27%, milk size 24%. Per 100 grams, it's 487 calories, which is not bad actually. Most chocolate bars are between 500 and 550, so this is well below that. 23.8 grams of fat, 14.4 which are saturated. So it's interesting that. Just because the centres, I don't know, very interesting. I'm surprised by that. Yeah. Okay, made Australian, imported and distributed by NQ Candy Consultants. 180 gram bar. Cadbury Australia Dairy Milk bars tend to be 180 grams. If they've shrank in recent years, but that's what they are for them that I've seen anyway, as far as I can remember. So there you go, got some stuff here. You notice the wrapper as well, it's got that sort of watermarking in the background. The Cadbury UK basically pinched that from Cadbury Australia. It used to be just in Cadbury Australia, so it's interesting that. There you go, so you got the information here. I'll probably do a translation of this, but you can see it just does kilojoules. There are servings per package 7.2, serving size 25 grams, 4 squares. It never works out this basically, because it's 180 gram bar, so 25 grams doesn't, you know, so it's just a pain. Why not just give you something that makes sense and you can work it out? But anyway, approximately 4 squares. I mean, I think it's a 4 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 by 8 bar, 8, 16, 24, 32. Yes, it's basically there's 8 of those, which means it's a 200 gram bar. So it can't, you know what I mean? So it can't be. It's a 4 by 8 bar. You know, so it's 180 gram bar, not 200 grams. So it's just stupid, you know what I mean? So it's approximately 4 squares. But why they can't just give you an accurate representation, I don't know. 5.9 grams of fat, 3.6 of which are saturates. And per 100 grams, 240 kilojoules, so roughly 500 calories, a bit more maybe. 23.8 grams of fat, 40.4 which are saturates. There we go. Lots of other gubbins. Dairy milk glass and half device and a colour purple trademarks used under license. There we go. The Cadbury Australia, New Zealand phone numbers. Look at that, New Zealand 0800 number like the UK. That's interesting. In Australia from importing local ingredients. There we go. And the serving a bit treat wise. Some shenanigans up there. We believe that tasting good and doing good should go hand in hand. Presumably the Cocoa Life, 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. I always look into what 100% means, because what do we mean by that? I mean, obviously we know what 100% means, but what it actually pertains to, because it's a bold claim to say it's 100% sustainably sourced. It's a bit more subjective than objective, basically. There you go, as I say, Cadbury 100 Years of Shared Moments. So very excited for this one. I think we need to get into it. It looks lovely on the outside, but it looks lovely on the inside. Let's find out. Let's give it an open. Right, okay then everyone, getting this Cadbury Dairy Milk Snack, banana and caramel. An open, yeah, I got this from Australia. Looks very tasty, very interesting, doesn't it? Looks lovely indeed. The flow wrapper here, so let's give it a bit of an open then. I don't need to waste any time. Well, you know what I'm like, I sort of managed to do it somehow, but but let's get into it. The time I've done about 990 reviews pretty much, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right of the corner, there's all the other reviews, what some other related ones, such as Cadbury ones, Australia reviews, Cadbury Dairy Milk Australia reviews, or just Cadbury, or just Australia reviews, you know, Dairy Milk Australia reviews, other things. So after you've watched this one and subscribe and like the video, and hopefully left a comment, go check those out. Hopefully enjoy those too. Oh wow, there you go, look at that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is a 4x8 bar like I predicted, or sort of felt through the wrapper. It's a 180 gram bar. It says here on the calories that 25 grams is approximately 4 squares. So 25 grams times 8, is basically 200 grams. So it's just not helpful, that is it? You know what I mean? So anyway, look, it looks lovely, doesn't it? It really does look very nice indeed. Because it's typical Australia dairy milk look to its segments. These are like bubbles, which I quite like. I like the look of them. And on the bottom. Yeah, so the Cadbury snack bar is the segments are labelled with via shapes or pictures or whatever to say what they are, but this one isn't. So I don't know if it's just literally one's caramel, one's banana, or it's just random. It's just, on the ingredients, it does seem to suggest that it's a 50-50 split. So I assume it's one is the first one is caramel and banana or whatever. But there we go. We'll see. Let's give it a bit of a measure then. Too long for that, so we'll we'll just do the width and everything for the moment. About 8.5, and the height of each segment 1.3. In between the segments about 6 millimeters. Okay, and then we'll give it a bit of a measure with a ruler. Okay, here we go. Right, to do it underneath, it's a bit easier. About 17.2 centimeters. Yeah, 17.2. Not bad, not bad at all. Obviously at the top, because it's got a bit of a step at the sides, things like this. There we are. Right, well, let's give it a snap then. Yes, we can't really see. With chocolate everywhere, all over me. There's my finger there. There we go. But that's cost of doing business. So I think I might just, I need to find my knife. Won't be a second. Right, so let's give it a bit of a cut then, shall we? I've got my knife to go get it from the kitchen. It disappeared. Seems to wander about on its own sometimes, but there we go. Right, so there we are. So, yeah, look at that. Looks a bit like the pineapple filling that they do. You can clearly see banana on the right, presumably. It smells banana. It does smell a bit banana-y. And caramel on the left. Look at that. They're lovely. Lots of filling there. Yeah, very beautiful. I don't really want to ruin it, really. Yeah, it just looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, what can you say? Well, that one's fun part of it. There we go, we lost one. But it does look very nice. It's clearly a soft, you see there, soft and runny. Yeah, very nice indeed. Yeah. Well, it's lovely filling now. It looks very much full of stuff, and I imagine it'll be equally distributed for the whole thing. So that's very nice indeed. Very excited for this one. I think it's a shame it just, I don't know. It's a shame it probably looks very similar to the pineapple one, but I can understand it. It's a similar colour, and why make it too different? Yeah. But it does mean if it was included in the actual Cadbury snap, maybe it would just look a bit too similar. But then, probably fair enough. It's like strawberry and raspberry would look very similar, I guess. And it might be slightly different colours, I'm not sure, but yeah, can't complain too much. Alright, well, how's it taste? Let's lift myself up, give it a taste. Looking forward to this very much. Let's give it a taste. Right, okay, everyone, going to give this Cadbury Dairy Milk Snack Banana and Caramel a taste, yes, from Cadbury Australia. Looks very nice indeed, very nice indeed. The Cadbury Snack, of course, in Australia has about 5 or 6 centres, depending on which size bar you get, but none of them are bananas, so an interesting one, this one. So let's give it a bit of a go. We've got, well, yeah, I think each one of these should be, one should be banana, one should be caramel. There's no way of telling, unfortunately, like the regular Cadbury snack usually has a sort of way, a different image or whatever on the top of it to show what it is. But not in this case, so we'll have to just hope one is banana, one's caramel. So let's give it a bit of a taste. I think one was banana, one was caramel. Interesting. I'd have to. There's one problem with the bar actually. It's hard to tell. Some might not care too much, but in my case, I'd like to know. So I have a bit of a nibble. In this case, definitely banana. Nice flavour, quite a subtle banana flavour though. I mean, it is obviously something, but I don't know, the dairy milk chocolate, I must say, though, in Cadbury Australia isn't as good as the UK one. It doesn't have that velvety richness to it. It just tastes quite normal, really. it just tastes like a normal chocolate. I mean, it's not normal chocolate. It doesn't taste like a cheap chocolate or anything, but it's there's nothing too dramatic going on about it. But, you know, having said all that, you know, this case it's more about the centres anyway. The banana one tastes quite nice. It's not massively banana-y, but it's, you know, fruity, if you know what I mean. Assuming this is a caramel, let's give it a go. There it is. The caramel's quite nice. Seems to have more of a, yeah, it has a quite a distinct flavour in itself. It's quite a buttery caramel, a bit like Cadbury caramel in the UK. I mean, it's massively different. It's pretty good, this one. It's quite indulgent. Caramel catches in the throat a bit. Don't know if the UK one does. It's quite nice. It's got a nice flavour to it. I think it works pretty well with the banana, really. But it gives you a bit of a banoffee feel, I guess, unofficially. So I've not tried to call it banoffee, which is quite good. But obviously, you know, banoffee is not too dissimilar to banana and caramel, is it really? It's quite good. It's distributed well. I think it would be nice if on the segments it did tell you what it was, though. I think they work quite well together, really. Nice fresh taste. It's not blowing my socks off though. Basically, it's nice. It's a lovely bar to have. It's indulgent. It's quite interesting. You know, it's they've got a novelty factor to it, but it does feel a bit limited edition-y almost. You know what I mean? But having said that, you could argue that about the Cadbury Snap Bar itself, really, which I'm really glad isn't a limited edition. It's just a bit. I don't know. I feel like the banana doesn't come through enough for me. I feel like it does work well with the caramel cream. And I like the way our caramel creams. I like the way it is. I like the bar concept and I like the way it's executed. I just feel the banana flavour's perhaps not quite there. It's just not quite strong. It's a weird one, isn't it, banana, as well? It doesn't really... You don't see it very often in chocolate. You see orange and mint and things like this, but rarely banana. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe it's just a hard flavour to replicate. I don't know. I did read something about it somewhere, but I forgot what it was, unfortunately. So I don't know if it's... It might have just been speculation anyway. So it's okay, this bar. I feel like it's a really good novelty. I think it's not quite perfect insofar as the banana flavour is concerned, but it looks great. The colours are nice. You know, I like the concept of it. I like the way it's a nice sort of vivid yellow colour. Nice and sort of like it's a, you know, a liquid as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's nice and gooey. I mean, if you had to guess the fruit, you probably would say banana, but I don't think it's massively banana-y, if you know what I mean. But maybe that's the problem with banana flavour. It's just hard to replicate. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad that it exists. It's a really interesting and fun flavour. I just kind of wish the banana came across a bit better, really. I don't know. I've definitely had better banana experiences through chocolate than this. But it's interesting. I like the caramel flavour as well. It's just a good set of flavours and they work well together, but just could slightly be better, really. And the chocolate kind of, as I say, it's not, don't be expecting dairy milk like in the UK. It's not got that velvety richness to it, that full-bodied experience, you know, just something very special about Cadbury Dairy Milk, but it's not here in the Australian one, unfortunately. So sorry if you're in Australia watching this, but you know, you'll probably be used to this, and maybe to you this is what Dairy Milk is about. But to me, having tasted the UK one, I've definitely got a different experience and one I prefer in the UK one. But you know, that's usually the case, isn't it? People tend to prefer their own things, but you know, well, having said that, the grass is always green on the other side is another expression, so who knows? But anyway, in my experience, this definitely isn't dairy milk to me, and it's not as good. I mean, if it was, it would definitely be half a mark higher at least. But I think as it stands, it's a really nice bar. Caramel's great. I like the taste of it. Catches in the throat a bit, but works really well with the banana flavouring. The banana flavour one's really good as well. Really vivid colours. I like the different colours. Just a shame that it's not quite as distinct a banana flavour as it probably could be, really. Bit of a shame, but as I say, it does come across as banoffee. I like that it's not labelled as banoffee. I think that would be boring. I like the fact that it's banana and caramel. I like the look of it as well. I've just noticed the inverted colours as well. I think that's really good. All in all, I do like it. I think it's just not as good as it could have been, really, unfortunately. So for me, I think if it was proper dairy milk chocolate, I think it'd be half a mark higher. If the banana flavour tasted better, that would be another half a mark as well. So I think as it stands, it's a 4 out of 5, but still a really good bar. It's a very high 4 out of 5. Definitely, certainly closer to a 4.5, but without sort of a UK dairy milk taste or an actual better banana taste, I can't really give it any higher than that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You know the drill by now, I'm sure. Leave a like, leave a comment. Always good to hear from you. Always do best reply. Check out the YouTube member program and the Discord server. Link for those in the description. And have a great day as well. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.